After making a triumphant return to the company at WrestleMania 38, he had a really difficult year, sustaining an injury, being on the shelf for quite a long time, but he made another triumphant return at the Royal Rumble, won the Royal Rumble, and had booked his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. This is why Cody Rhodes should beat Roman Reigns and become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. This is why Cody Rhodes should finish the story. What's up, Maniacs? My name is Mex. I'm a wrestling fan, a wrestling enthusiast, a WrestleManiac if you will, and right here at WrestleManiac UK I discuss everything that's WWE and AEW. So if this sounds like the place for you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every time I drop a new video. Today's video, we are discussing why Cody Rhodes should win at WrestleMania. It is the typical story of the prodigal son, the guy that left, the guy that has come back, and the guy that is coming after the throne, and he has done it in extraordinary fashion. He didn't just leave, he dominated during his time on the indies. He went everywhere. He even took on a challenge from Dave Meltzer, creating his own show, selling over 10,000 tickets in All In. He even went one step further and created a whole company alongside the Elite. That is what we have in AEW today. And he returned to WWE, his maternal home if you like, and now he is chasing down the crown, the one thing that in his lineage no one has won. No one in his family has even had a WrestleMania main event, and this is absolutely massive for Cody. It's the story he's told from the minute he's took the mic on Monday Night Raw following his return at WrestleMania. This is what he wants to do. He's come to finish the story, and there's so many reasons why it should be Cody. I've just mentioned one of them. It's the lineage, it's the Rhodes family. Like, he is from one of the royal families of wrestling, and you know, his dad never done it. His dad thought he had one, wasn't quite it. They pulled some shenanigans. This is the current opportunity that this family has to really write their name in stone when it comes to wrestling. That's enough reason alone for him to be crowned champion at WrestleMania. I mean, also, let's touch on his sky-high popularity. Cody has been nothing short of an absolute draw since he came. We know what his merch has done. His merch has gone absolutely crazy since his return to the WWE. And of course, you know, we're looking on the other side. If he is to become champion, isn't he just the quote-unquote poster boy for something like this? You know, he was an EVP in AEW. He looks the part. You can send him to the Today Show, all of these other kind of media outlets and stuff. He is the guy. He is definitely the guy. They've been short on this caliber of person since Roman Reigns ascended to the top of the mountain. He is, you know, media ready, media trained, and people love him. People absolutely love Cody Rhodes. So, you know, with his merch, his drawability, and just how he carries himself, he'll be a fantastic ambassador for WWE inside and out of the company. Cody Rhodes is one of the few people as well on WWE programming that has been booked consistently well over the last year. They have not messed around with Cody. They have really kept him strong, looking good, like, you know, wrestling with a torn pectoral muscle, which I'm sure he was all behind. You know, it was his idea to do so, and WWE might have had their reservations, but this really helps to build up Cody in our minds as, wow, this is like a valiant hero. He's like a Superman almost. So yeah, stuff like that. The booking has been tremendous. Most recently on Monday Night Raw, he beat Solo Sikoa, pinned him clean in the middle of the ring. Like, you don't understand. Cody, Roman, Gunther, Solo are like the only people left with like undefeated streaks that actually get booked on a regular occurrence on these shows. So beating Solo, the enforcer, the guy that they've protected, that has not lost since getting called up to the main roster in around September 2022, I think that says absolutely loads. I didn't see that coming. I thought they'll do some type of shenanigan finish, but Cody Rhodes has beat him, and he's going to march on to the WrestleMania match full of confidence, knowing that that's an integral figure in the bloodline out of the way. Main eventing is one thing, but winning at WrestleMania, that's a massive, you know, feather in the cap. And this is where, you know, a story like what Roman has been doing, if we just focus on Roman for a second, you don't kind of go past WrestleMania and then Cody beats Roman at SummerSlam. It doesn't quite have the same effect as doing it at WrestleMania. Cody returned last year at WrestleMania. Get the job done at WrestleMania this year. Under the bright lights, Los Angeles, the world is watching. The world don't watch SummerSlam like that. It is a big show. They have been taking it more seriously in recent times, but the 70,000 people in SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California are gonna want to see Cody win there and then. They're not going to be prepared to see Cody win it down the line at SummerSlam. I don't think it works. Get the story wrapped up here. In recent times, people including myself have talked about, you know, this isn't really the redemption arc, the story they wanted to tell. And I mean, there isn't. Yes, he took a long period out. He just got gifted the 30 spot in the Royal Rumble and won it. But at the same time, this is the redemption story. As best as we can get it with what we have to work with, this is the redemption story. Yes, it could have been more in depth and stuff, but at the same time, I don't think they can afford to kind of pass up this opportunity of crowning him here. They've done the main beats, they've delivered good promos to help further the story along. So yeah, this is the redemption arc that we're gonna get for Cody Rhodes, hopefully winning this championship. So I've outlined a lot of reasons as to why Cody Rhodes should win at WrestleMania, but for me, this next one is the biggest reason of them all. This is why Cody Rhodes should win at WrestleMania, and the reason is that Roman Reigns and his story becomes more interesting if Cody Rhodes wins right here. We can't afford for Roman Reigns to win and then it's like, okay, some of us will be happy. I know I wouldn't mind, but what happens next? Yeah, there's Lashley that hasn't faced Roman yet. Yeah, there's Gunther that hasn't faced Roman yet. Maybe even a returning Orton or something like that. But he's just going to continue beating everyone, and then what happens? Then he's just going to drop it to Cody at SummerSlam or something? Nah, I don't think that's the direction that we go in. Roman Reigns' story becomes a million more times interesting. It gives it real legs if he loses here at WrestleMania. If he loses and say the Usos retain the title, oh my god, he's gonna go ballistic. It's an embarrassment. The Usos should be getting onto him like, you know, you're the head of the table, tribal chief, where's your title gone? Like, are you really, you know, that guy you claim you are? Or maybe if the Usos lose the titles before then Reigns loses his title in the main event, he can blame the Usos and say, you know, you guys distracted me with your underperforming, that's why I lost, and all of that kind of stuff. The potential for the Bloodline story to continue and spin out of control further and put more and more cracks into the Bloodline is what I'm looking forward to. This title at this point, this reign, he has beaten everyone, he's done everything, so it's only right he passes it on this stage to the next valid contestant, or someone that we actually believe in that Roman can lose to. Yeah, like, I know he's been looking like an absolute monster, but Cody can beat Roman. Like, if they book the match well enough, we will believe it. But it's the potential for this Bloodline story to continue and further spin out of control. So many more layers. You know, the Roman character itself, it can develop further without the titles now, because we've only ever known him with these titles, with this character. He returned, the next match, he won the title, and that's it. Like, you know, so it's pretty much, we have to now see what Roman Reigns is. Who is the tribal chief without the world championships? I think that is the big story. There's a lot of potential there, a lot of story to be told there, and for me, that's what I'm looking forward to. Like, of course we know he's probably going to take a break and all of this kind of stuff, but when he returns, he will still be titleless. So what does this character now look like without the title? I think instead of just having one dominant guy just run through everyone and never lose the title, we'll create a champion in Cody and he can go off and do stuff, probably split those titles, and then we create probably another level of monster with Roman Reigns without the championships. So guys, I've outlined my reasons of why I think Cody Rhodes should win at WrestleMania. I want to hear from you. Whether you think Cody should win at WrestleMania or Roman Reigns should retain at WrestleMania, please put your comments down below. I'll be replying to those. I want to see you guys' opinions. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button, give us those likes, I appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every time I drop a new video. WrestleManiac UK signing out, and I'll see you soon.